So this baker would kidnap women, take them out to the wilderness, and hunt them with his rifle. Wait till you see how he got away with this for 12 years.
He was known as a baker and a hunter, but he wasn't hunting moose or bears. He was hunting women. He hunted women like they were wild animals. He did this for 12 years. His name was Robert Hansen, and history remembers him as the Butcher Baker. Born in Iowa, Hansen grew up bullied. He had a stutter, terrible acne, and said women constantly rejected him. His anger boiled for years. After an arson arrest, he eventually moved to Anchorage, Alaska. He opened a bakery that was very successful. Nobody suspected him. He was very friendly. He was married with kids. Outwardly, he looked like a hard-working baker and churchgoer, but he was hiding a terrifying double life. Hansen loved big game hunting, and he turned that passion into his killing method. He'd kidnap women, often dancers or sex workers, take them to his house, and then fly them in his private bush plane into Alaska's remote wilderness. Once there, armed with a rifle, he'd release them into the wilderness and stalked them like prey. Most never made it out alive. For over a decade, women in Anchorage began disappearing. Some bodies were found near the Knik River, Eklutna, and remote areas only accessible by plane. The case broke when a 17-year-old girl named Cindy Paulson escaped Hansen's basement and went to the police. She told the police in detail how he chained her, tortured her, and was preparing to fly her into the wild. Her bravery gave investigators the witness they needed to finally zero in on the Butcher Baker. When police searched Hansen's home, the truth spilled out. Hidden in his attic was a stash of jewelry, souvenirs from his victims. They found rifles that matched bullets at crime scenes, and most chilling of all, a hand-marked aviation map. Tiny X's marked the very locations where bodies were buried. One by one, the sites lined up with missing women. In 1984, Robert Hansen confessed to 17 murders. The police suspected he was responsible for 30 murders. He was sentenced to 461 years plus life in prison without parole. Alaska's most notorious serial killer would never walk free again. Robert Hansen died in prison at age 75. But his story remains one of the darkest chapters in American crime, proof that sometimes the most ordinary people hide the most monstrous secrets.
This has to be one of the craziest stories I have ever told. So if you want to keep seeing videos just like this one from Gotham Scoop, make sure you follow and like. And did I mention follow?